What's going on, everybody? AndroidStud here. I have the Essential phone here. This is a picture I took with the Essential phone. Came out really nice with the Essential camera app. I have the Essential phone in white. It's a beauty with that ceramic back and titanium sides. But yeah, I wanted to just kind of show off the camera apps. I have two. I have the Essential camera app and also the Google camera app that works really well on this phone. As far as the Essential camera app, you have a couple settings here. You have the regular settings where you could set the shutter sound and also store location. One of the subscribers commented that it's where you take the photo, I believe. So that's what that means. And then if you go here, you could set your flash, auto, off, or just on. Then you have your HDR if you want to pick HDR for your photos. If you want to change the video quality, you could change that to 60 frames per second. You could change it to 4K, and then you could change it back to just regular HD. You have your timer. You want to take a picture and time it out, and then you can switch from front-facing camera to rear camera. The only thing I like about the camera app is you have to pick HDR every time you take a picture. It should be automatically set. That just makes no sense. And then you have your auto, you have your mono. If you want to take black-white photos, everything will be in black and white. Then you have your slow-mo if you want to do that. But I keep it on auto because I like color photos. The dual lens for me doesn't really make sense to have that on the Essential phone. I'd rather have a wide angle or portrait mode or something else to do something with the lens. I'm not crazy about the black-white lens on this dual camera. And for me, it's a no-go. But having said that, I'm gonna take some shots here. Got my Pixel 2 XL, and let's see here. And then boom. I'm going to take some in a row so that you can see, the camera app work. There's a lag there, as you can see. There's a little bit of a lag. So the other thing you could do with this phone on this camera, the Essential camera app, is you can take a shutter if you hold down the button. And you could also hold down the volume down button, which I don't know why you would want to do that. That makes no sense. So, you see, those are the shots I took. So, the shutter speed on this phone has improved. It's still not a Google Pixel or an iPhone shutter, but, it does the job. If you need to take a couple shots in a row, you're good to go. The front-facing camera is fine on it. The camera's good. It's not great, but you get some good shots, Like I showed you the one shot I got yesterday of look at those clouds, man. Pure white, pure white. As far as the Google app is concerned, the Google app works really good. This is the Google camera. You could download this from XDA, or you could do a Google search. It's real easy to download on your device. But you'll see this. It's much faster than the Essential camera, And then if you hold down the button, it takes some awe. It says 10 photos saved, so it took a bunch just from holding it. It's processing the photos on the Google app because I took 10 of them in a row. So they're all processed here, as you can see. Took a bunch in a row. So the Google app works really good. And the good thing about the Google app is the HDR is set to auto, which I love. And you can set your flash, color, do a bunch of other stuff, timer. Take another shot here. This is a little plant that we can take a picture of. It's kind of close. I don't have a lot of space here. I'm in my studio, but just so you could see kind of the shots you could take. Also on this, if you go let's see if I get another item on here. You could choose on the Google app. You could choose a lens blur, which is the old school one, that Google had, not on the Google 2 Pixel XL. This is different. What am I going to talk about? On the Pixel 2 XL camera, the portrait mode is a lot different. It's a lot better. This is the old way, last year's Pixel XL. So you take a shot, and you got to raise it up. That didn't work. Oh man, I'm moving too fast. So let's try that again. Boom, done. So, you can get that lens blur. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, it's a nice little shot. I mean, it's good, if you want to take a little portrait shot outside. It's pretty cool. But as far as the apps are concerned, a lot of people were asking me how fast does it open. So here we go. Essential Camera app. Boom, it's open. Take a shot. Done. Take another one. Done. So there's a lag there on the Essential Camera app. Now the Google app, here we go. Open. Take a shot. So you see the Google app works a lot better. It works better. So it just depends, man. If you're taking a bunch of shots in a row, I would use the Google Camera app. If you're just using, one shot, take a nice shot of something, then I think you're okay with the Essential Camera app. I mean, it's going to get the job done. So I wouldn't worry about, not being able to get a shot with this camera app. So, you're going to be able to get your shots on here. So, they come out pretty good. I mean, I have really good lighting in here. So, I'm going to probably do a video of, the camera app, see how the pictures, but it takes good enough shots for me. It just depends what you're looking for. But I prefer the Google Camera app myself over the Essential Camera app. But the Essential one works a lot better than it did. When it first came out, it was really bad. The shutter was terrible. The app was terrible. It would crash. But now it works a lot better. And they're going to be sending more and more updates. I'll tell you what, though. The one thing I will say on this, the video cameras on this thing is excellent. The front-facing 4K video, that's unheard of on a phone. And also the 4K on the rear camera and the 1080 60 frames per second on the rear camera, really good. The mics are good on this camera, so not a bad phone for cameras, you know what I mean? So you just have to take it for what you want and go from there. But that's it, man. That's the Essential phone, the camera app. I hope this video helps you guys out to make a decision if you want to get this or you needed to know how to use the camera app. Or I mean, it's a very basic, but that's it, man. Follow me at AndroidStud on Twitter. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.